rippled through the real estate community last month. The National Association of REALTORS reached a settlement that is expected to change the way realtor commissions are paid. It has created a lot of questions. Realtors Andrew Haddad and Brian Wood from Suncoast Group of Compass are here to discuss, answer some of these questions that we've all been wondering about, and the best part, show us some great properties for sale. Great to have both of you back with us.
Nice to be here.
Absolutely.
I'll be honest, we pride ourselves on talking about the latest topics all the time. We have ignored this for the past month, quite honestly, because I felt like there was a lot of misinformation out there, and we wanted to talk to the experts.
Perfect.
So I'm excited to get through this. Explain what this NAR settlement did and what it means.
So out of the NAR settlement, it basically emanated out of a class action lawsuit, and it's about transparency, and it's about how compensation is offered and how it's displayed. So essentially, the two things that are going to change is within the MLS platform, there will no longer be an offer to pay a buyer's agent any compensation. Now, it doesn't mean that sellers can't still offer compensation to a buyer's agent. It just will not be on that platform. The second nuance to this has to do with a buyer's agreement, a written agreement that will be signed between the buyer's agent and the buyer that is actually going to be participating in a real estate transaction.
All right, so if I'm hearing you correctly, if I am buying a home and I'm working with a real estate agent, then we are going to need to make a decision together about commission?
Well, you know, it's important to recognize that the compensation has always been part of the transaction. So really with the lawsuit and everything, it's just more transparency in that. But for the buyers out there that want to go see a house or want to have an agent represent them, they will need a buyer's representation formed.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so there's a change for the buyers.
Definitely.
Now, Andrew, you had said that everybody just completely flipped out when this happened, right? I mean, the headlines were amazing. Yeah, exactly. And sometimes a little bit probably over-inflammatory. You pointed out that this isn't a new concept. Other states have already been working under this?
That's correct. Brian and I were on a call with top agents throughout the nation just yesterday, and believe it or not, it's like 14 states that, you know, this has been around since the 1990s, and so they're already navigating this. So this is new to us and new to other states, but it's not necessarily new to the industry. But I do believe, I mean, you know, the compensation is always, it's correlated to the value that, you know, an agent brings to the customer. So I think for the buyers out there and the customers out there, this is going to really raise the game of professionalism, standard of service as well, and that is correlated to how they're compensated.
I mean, I kind of like the fact that an agent is going to have to earn their commission to say, not that you don't always, but some agents are better than others.
Yeah, and
will this hurt real estate agents locally?
You know, I believe that the professional agents, the agents that, you know, really take this business serious, they're going to thrive. There's no doubt about it. There will be a bigger, it's more important now than ever for agents to really identify and convey their value proposition that they bring to the transaction. And remember, we're talking about real estate, which is one of the biggest and complex transactions of people's lives.
Especially here in this market.
And to be able to navigate all of the hurdles that come up through real estate representation is extremely valuable.
Now, how does this change as a seller? Because in the past, didn't the seller usually pick up both commissions as part of their sale?
Yeah, typically the seller would have included that in the commission structure that was part of the listing agreement. So it doesn't necessarily mean that that's gone away, because it still can be offered just outside of that platform of MLS. So if you look at most transactions, 90% or more transactions that are out there involve two agents. So I don't see that changing. We don't see that changing. So it's still going to involve, you know, a negotiation between seller and buyer. And, you know, as far as the buyers are concerned, this is a really great opportunity for us. We do it already to really spell out exactly what we bring to the table in terms of what we do when we represent a buyer.
So the headlines were like, this is going to change the housing market. It's going to blow it all wide open. Agree or disagree?
You know, I think there's definitely going to be changes in our industry, and I think they're fluid as well. So, you know, time will tell how it directly impacts, but the way that we represent our clients and the value that we bring, I believe that's going to improve across the board. Because now the representation agreement is going to be required
in that
brokerage, and that's what we want.
We want good service. All right, I don't want to miss out on getting to look at these properties, especially because one of them is on the market right now. Take us to St. Armand's Circle.
Perfect. Yeah, this is a beautiful property, 345 Madison Drive, listed at $4,995,000. The sellers did not miss a beat on this home. They did not touch us. There wasn't a surface not touched here. Wolf and Sub-Zero appliances, wood flooring, brand new metal roof, impact windows for hurricane safety, all steps from St. Armand's Circle, the beaches, restaurants, all of those things. Just a dynamite home. And the best part, it's turnkey. Everything furnished, decorated. The way you see it is the way you get it.
An instant beautiful lifestyle handed to you.
That is literally on the
amazing.
corner of St. Armand's Circle. You walk right out, you're 5 minutes to the beach, 5 minutes to restaurants.
No parking worries.
No
Just
parking
park there.
worries.
You've got a driveway. All right. And this next one, and this just shows you how popular we still are. Andrew and Brian were bringing it to us as our dream home.
I know.
And it went under contract last night.
It did, yes. So this is
I'd
a
like to be
beautiful,
friends with these
beautiful
people.
home. I know, right? This is listed by Michelle Ward of Compass. Amazing property. We were in there just last week.
Where is it?
This is in Bay Isles. It's the northern tip of Siesta Key.
Got it.
But beautiful. What's really cool about this property as well, it's on a deep water basin, so it has enough frontage for a 60-foot yacht, which again in our area is tough to find. You know? No,
The boat's not tough to find. The water space is tough to find. Well, it's an indication that properties on the listing on MLS right now do go fast.
They do.
So if you're in the market, you definitely cannot sit too long. For more information about these homes or any homes on the Suncoast, you can find both Andrew and Brian by going to suncoastgroupcompass.com. Great to see you guys.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.